Hello everyone, and welcome to our first parent information session for Prep 2021. My name's Deborah Jennings and I'm one of the Prep teachers. I'd like to introduce our principal, Mr. Ken Jones.
Welcome to our first parent information evening. It's not quite what I'd expected. The room is not quite as full as I'd expected either, and in fact it's completely empty. And I'm really sorry that we're doing it this way. It's so much nicer to have face-to-face contact with everyone and actually get to meet everyone again. I'm hoping that we can do this before the end of the year, but we're going to have to wait to see what COVID-19 brings. We are really honoured that you have trusted us with the education of your children. It's not a thing that we do lightly, that we take lightly. It's something that we appreciate how much work you've put into thinking about which school would be best for your child. And rest assured that we are going to work exceptionally hard to make sure that your child's experience of primary school is the best possible experience that they can possibly have. We realise that for a lot of you, prep is your first experience of a child at school. It has changed a lot since you've been at school. Your memories, as fond as they may be, are going to be completely different to what your child's memories are going to be. And we hope that your child's memories are going to be memorable for all the right reasons, and we're sure they will be. We've been extremely careful in picking our teams. You will be exceptionally happy with the prep team. Two of my strongest teachers are part of that team, and they will be talking to you shortly. We will be having 3 prep classes next year, all of which will be under 20. And the third person at the moment is still a bit of a mystery, not only to you, but to us as well, because we're in the process of appointing someone. So when they're appointed, they will be part of the future parent information evenings. The only other thing that I really need to talk about is if you haven't had an opportunity to tour the school, there are Zoom tours going to be run over the next few weeks. All you have to do is ring the office and book in a time and make sure that your computers can cope with a Zoom tour. But we're more than happy to run Zoom tours. I'm also more than happy to answer any questions that you may have on an individual basis, just by giving us a phone call at school and just asking to speak to myself. Thank you for listening. Good luck following all the next few meetings. I'm hoping that you find them as successful as what we hope they will be. And I really look forward to seeing you all face to face, hopefully sometime sooner rather than later. I'd like to introduce now Deborah Jennings, our prep coordinator for next year, who will continue with the information. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name's Deborah Jennings and I'm the current prep coordinator at Bonbeach Primary School. Just telling you a little bit about myself. I've been at this school for about 17 years and lived in the area for about as long as that as well. I really love Bonbeach. It has a lovely community feeling. We hope that you'll get a sense of that community feeling through our videos, as we cannot do it face to face as we normally do. We're going to walk you through the different things that we're going to do. And we will put this out in a letter so that if you can't remember, it's okay. You'll be able to gain access to the dates and times there. There are a lot of changes taking place at Bonbeach Primary School at the moment, and we're really excited to be having a brand new school with exciting and bright classrooms. You might be able to hear some building going on in the background. We apologise if it's too noisy. Today, it's a little introduction to Bonbeach Primary School and how we're going to run the transitions. We would like to invite you to attend either of our 2 information sessions for frequently asked questions. These will be live. From these sessions, we will produce a frequently asked question list that will be available from a tab on our website. The first one is on Monday the 26th of October and it's at 7 p.m. The second one is on Thursday the 5th of November and it is also at 7 p.m. We understand that things are quite different to how we would normally run the transition program, but rest assured that we will do our very best to make you and your child feel comfortable. Please be aware that if you have any concerns or queries, you are more than welcome to contact us through the school. Now, to talk further about the transition program, I'm going to hand over to Kate.
Hi, my name's Kate Murray and I've been teaching at Bonbeach since 2008, and when I arrived in that year I was teaching with Deb, so we've been teaching a long time together and we've got a great team. I've got two kids, James and Emily, and now we've got an additional little crazy puppy, Gracie, who's keeping us very entertained over this lockdown. I'm really excited to be working in this great new facility that we have. It's completely different to what we were used to. We've got a wet room and we've also got some outdoor eating areas, which will be fantastic, and we'll be able to do some activities outside under cover, which is really exciting. I'm also the maths coordinator for the school and I've had an opportunity to do a 2-year course, which was really exciting and introducing really rich hands-on activities that are real life. I'm excited to introduce these activities to the children. As we've spoken, the transition is going to look slightly different this year. So what we're going to do is have a weekly transition session that will be done via video, and this will be presented on the web page, and it will be a combination of Deb and I doing activities, and it could be literacy. We'll do some maths activities and also with our specialist teachers. So it'll go from the prep teachers, then a specialist, then the prep teachers, and continue on that way. Now the dates for those I will give you now. So the dates for session 1 will be with the prep teachers on the 19th of October. Session 2 will be with a specialist teacher 1, and that will be the 26th of October. Session 3 will be with the prep teachers again on the 9th of November. The session 4 will be another specialist teacher on the 16th of November. Session 5 will be with the prep teachers again on the 23rd of November. We're hoping that we can do some of these sessions on site, but if we're not able to, we'll make sure that they're delivered on the web page for you, and you'll have a lot of fun with them. Our next information session will be on Monday the 30th of November, and this session will be focusing on what to expect to the first day of school. And we know how exciting this is for both you and your child, and I know from experience how exciting that is. So we will talk a lot about that and the first week. So all of those things will be covered in that session. Early next year we'll have another curriculum, we'll have an information night that will be focusing on the curriculum and what the children will be learning at school. And we thank you so much for trusting us with your children, and we look forward to having a great partnership with you.
And now I would like to introduce Megan Bainbridge, the mother of one of our current prep students, who will talk a little about her experiences of Bonbeach Primary School.
Reflecting on our prep experience at Bonbeach Primary School in 2020, I've really only got positive things to say. We've had a really great experience with our daughter this year. Our priorities beginning at the beginning of the year were for our daughter to settle into a new school environment and take to schooling with a positive attitude. And the teachers have really gone above and beyond to help us achieve this goal. Prior to commencing, we had the Super Starters program where the children were introduced to their teachers, made to feel welcome among their peers, and this really helped us get off to a good start. And then throughout 2020, it's been really easy to communicate with our children's teachers and members of leadership within the school if we've needed to. Everybody's very welcoming and very easygoing. So we've had a really positive experience there. We've also found that the teachers work really hard to develop a strong sense of community within the school. So our daughter has felt very comfortable among her peers, and drop-offs and pickups have been a breeze. So we're really grateful for that. 2020 has been an interesting year because due to the remote learning phase, we've gotten a really strong insight into what the prep curriculum looks like. And we think that Bonbeach do a fabulous job. When we're provided with our school activities, they're always differentiated so that there's activities to suit all different abilities. And I assume that this would be the same within the classroom so that every child is catered for and there's a range of different activities for different abilities, which has been fabulous. If 2020 has taught us anything, it's that our children are incredibly resilient. And I think if I had one piece of advice that I could give you going into prep in 2021, it would be to trust your children and trust their teachers. They're going to do a fabulous job. The teachers do really well to nurture and support all of the children at the school. And good luck.
And that concludes our first information video. We hope to see you soon at one of the upcoming question and answer evenings. And we'll leave you now with these words from some of our wonderful current preps.
I like doing gardening club because you get to do gardening with the teachers to get to know how to do gardening. And I like doing maths because you get to do it with a partner. And I like reading because you can read to the teacher. Hi everyone, I love Bonbeach because I love my friends and I love doing the playground and also the garden.